Indeed. If you need to hire, you need Indeed. Welcome back, everyone, inside the Prudential Center. We are getting closer to puck drop, the first ever meeting between the Devils and the Seattle Kraken. So much excitement in the building. And, of course, after that thrilling overtime victory Friday night, it's easy to see why. So let's send you upstairs now for the guys who will be calling the game. Here's Steve Cangelosi and Ken Danico.
Well, it took this guy, Erica, 17 seconds to make his mark in Game 1. Let's see what Act 2 brings for Dougie Hamilton. The Devils have this chance to start their season 2-0 at home after winning just 7 of 28 games at Prudential Center last season. This is a nice twist by Seattle head coach Dave Hackstall. He starts Nathan Bastian and another former Devil, Adam Larson, tonight.
Well, this is a Kraken team. Got their first win, you mentioned, in Nashville, Kange, and they're going to be, I think, a little more sound defensively. Maybe not take as many chances as they gave up 6 against the Flyers. So the Devils, for me, to expose them, use their speed. They've got a big defense, but if you use speed, make them turn, better chance to create offensive opportunities for New Jersey.
Pavel Zacha, Jesper Bratt, centered by Nico Hischier at the start. Graves, Hamilton, the pairing we featured in the setup tonight, start the game as well. And a big hit by Graves on Bastian to complete the first shift for Nathan Bastian, and this is Graves who punches ahead. Opening minute here at the Rock. Jaden Schwartz centered on a line by Yanni Gordon. This was one of the real surprises tonight that Seattle gave us as they complete this 5-game road trip to start their season. Gord is on the puck here, centerman and a 2-time Stanley Cup champ with the Lightning. He was not expected back until next month following shoulder surgery, but here he is in the lineup as they brace for their home opener on Saturday night. Yegor Sharangovich with support from Jonas Siegenthaler, and the Devils defenseman sends Jack Hughes on his way along with Janne Kuokkanen. Here's Hughes across, PK Subban shooting, and a wrister goes wide.
Well, great hands just inside the blue line by Jack Hughes as he put it in between Dunn's skate and stick. And PK Subban jumps in the play, gets himself a good scoring opportunity. You mentioned, I think he just missed the net, Kange, wide.
Dawson Mercer comes on his opening shift tonight, centering once again Janssen and Tomas Tatar. That line creating a goal in the Devils' season opening win. This is Janssen, controls off the skate, and a shot into the glove of goaltender Joey Decord. And on that, the goaltending matchup is brought to you by Audi. Visit your tri-state Audi dealer today. Get behind the wheel of the Audi model you've always wanted. Start number 2 as a Devil for Jonathan Bernier, victorious in the opener on Friday. And this is Decord, the 25-year-old, making just his 8th career National Hockey League start. That one win came with the Ottawa Senators last year against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Earlier today, Decord was at a morning skate with the American Hockey League Charlotte Checkers. He got the call. Dano, there's an injury to Chris Drieger. Big chance for this young man.
It is, and he had that one win you mentioned in Ottawa. He played a couple of good games for them, if I recall, looking back for the Senators. But if you're the Devils, look, he doesn't have a lot of NHL experience. Get a lot of pucks on him. Make sure you get men in front. Don't make it easy on Joey Decord to kind of stifle you and have that career-type game where you know he's going to be focused all night. This is an opportunity, like you mentioned, for him.
Mason Geertsen in his first game as a Devil in his National Hockey debut with his first shot attempt carried back the other way by the Kraken. Brandon Tanev. Pass from Mason Appleton, broken up by the Devils, and nearly stripped of the puck was Michael McLeod. He's got support. And we've got a fight at center ice. It's McLeod.
That's Tanev as well. Tanev gave Michael McLeod a shot, and he didn't take kindly to it prior to this battle. And you like to see the Devils get engaged right away. You see Yanni Gord chirping with McLeod, a couple of punches thrown, no damage. Refs get in there, gets the crowd fired up. And Tanev, one of the better Kraken as far as he leads the team in goals. 3 goals in the 4 games that they have played. Not a bad guy to get off. We're going to watch right
Seattle
here.
penalty number 13.
You see
New
McLeod
Jersey penalty number 20. 5 minutes each for
Tanev,
fighting.
You know, just a good collision, but McLeod took exception to it. And we saw Michael McLeod do this last year. He's very capable of handling himself. Like I said, not a whole lot of damage here. Tanev is a real energetic guy, and no damage there. Gets him spun around, McLeod does, so they'll go off for majors.
We learned a lot about Michael McLeod last year in his first full NHL season. He scored the first 9 goals of his career, and he had 4 fighting majors in that 56-game schedule.
And he did very well in those fights, Cange. Couple against their arch rival, the New York Rangers. But, you know, this isn't a bad thing to start a hockey game, certainly for the Devils. This is a Kraken team. They come in ornery. They had a tough game last night in Philadelphia. Devils want to make sure they're ready here, and Michael McLeod wakes up his bench there for sure, getting involved.
Jonas Donskoy circles in the Devils zone, able to drop a pass back. Jamie Alexiev has to control off the boards and send in deep. Opening 3 minutes here at Prudential Center. Glad you joined us tonight on MSG Plus. Hischier on for his second shift of the game. Alexiak plays it across. The ex-Devil, ex-Edmonton Oiler, Adam Larson couldn't play it in deep, and here's Dougie Hamilton the other way. Gives to Hischier, the Devils captain, works it into open ice. Sharangovich with a shot, and it's held by Decord. Lindy Ruff said he really liked his team's game Friday. Why not? The first overtime win in a season opener in Devils history. Jack Hughes' game-winning goal probably changed the perception, though, of the entire night. Few might remember the 2-goal lead escaping you in a game that you win. He did say, Lindy Ruff, yesterday, we can learn a lot from the last 6 minutes of regulation, though. What he hopes to see brought to the ice tonight.
Well, the end result was a good thing for the Devils, but yeah, you don't want to relinquish 2-goal leads. And then I thought a couple of bounces did not go their way, but they found a way this time, Kange, in dramatic fashion on the goal from Jack Hughes, and we expect big things from him in year 3.
Here's Hughes on the puck, works it across, pass hops over the stick of Janne Kuokkanen, who continues on. Played across the Seattle Kraken. Game number 5 in their NHL existence tonight. This is game 2 of the season for the Devils. Hughes drops a pass back. Subban with a drive off the glass. Karams around, and Gord back the other way for Seattle. Yanni Gord in his Kraken debut. They work it across. Former Islander Jordan Everly works it behind goal. Gord drops a pass back. Shot by Jeremy Lauzon, and it's held by Bernier.
I think it was tipped in the high slot. Bernier juggled that puck for a moment, but does a good job of sealing the left arm to the body.
Not many can say they were the first head coach in the history of an NHL franchise. Dave Hackstall will forever have that distinction for the Kraken. He was raised, we learned this morning, only 3 miles from Lindy Ruff as a youngster in Warburg, Alberta.
My neck of the woods, Kange. I grew up in Edmonton and have ties to Seattle, as many know, or maybe don't. It's been a long time ago as we get pushing and shoving here between Severson and Gord, who's always involved. Good to see Damon back on the blue line for the Devils after missing the opening night. But I was drafted out of Seattle in 1982, played for the Seattle Breakers. It's great to see them have a National Hockey League franchise. Welcome to the league, and I can't wait to go there. I really enjoyed Seattle. Great city, great hockey fans, passionate. And this team's going to be a hard-working bunch. And you're going to have to earn everything you get in order to beat them.
We saw Severson just a moment ago, who had big moments for the Kelowna Rockets in the WHL playoffs against Seattle.
Time now for our Indeed player resume. And we're going to look at Ryan Graves. We talked about him in the opening. 26 years old, 4th NHL season. Looking at 150 games, a +63. Had an assist in his debut on that dramatic overtime winner from Jack Hughes. I just really like his compete in his own zone. He makes you earn everything. He's a guy that's going to really help the back end, in particular on the back end. But he showed his skating ability, jumping in with the open ice 3-on-3 in overtime. And that is your Indeed player resume.
Just a little taste of how much he'll mean to this team. Taking here, Tatar walking in, plays it across, they score! Dawson Mercer, his first National Hockey League goal, and it's a beauty. The Devils have the lead.
Great transition out of the Devils zone. One pass beats a few Seattle Breakers. And Tatar makes a great play. You look at Dawson Mercer's family. How fired up are they? He puts home the pass. Here's Janssen, gets it back. And look at the long pass to Tatar. It's a 2-on-1. The defenseman goes down a little early. And look at that quick shot. Beautiful saucer pass from Tatar. He didn't get all of it, Kanch, but enough. Goes right down to one knee, went off his heel. Dawson Mercer with his first National Hockey League goal. What a moment for the kid, and yes, his family in attendance. That was Jamie Alexiak who went down, Kanjan, and I always talk about as a defenseman, you don't want to leave your feet too early and slide out of the play. Good players will make those kinds of plays, and now they're looking at something. I'm not sure what.
Conversation with the officials. The referees tonight are Kelly Sutherland and Gislain Hebert.
I'm not sure exactly what's going on. Was too caught up in the moment of Dawson Mercer's first goal. But it looks like it's going to stand, shall I say. Oh boy, what a moment for Dawson Mercer. Earned his way on this team just as a young buck, 19 years old, and has he been impressive. Picked up an assist in his opening game for the Devils, and now he picks up his first goal, and it's a big one. Devils lead 1-0.
As Jimmy Vesey dumps in, they say this is no longer a top 6 league, not for the really good teams in the NHL. Devils' third line, centered by Mercer, produces a goal in each of the first 2. Shot by Subban, blocked away, carried back by Donskoy. Bastian hit along the near wall by Subban, and play is halted. Faceoff will come outside the zone. What a moment for that young man, Dawson Mercer. He turns 20 on the 27th of October.
And Kanch, it all starts with great, smart hockey. Andreas Janssen, he's under pressure on the wall. Doesn't try to chip it and give it back to Seattle at their blue on the defense. He gets it back to the defenseman. I don't even know who that was for the Devils because saw the one pass, but they get it up ice quickly. Tatar.
Here's a chance for Gord as a couple of Devils tumble, and the Kraken play it across. No one could finish. Devils catch a break. Zaka in transition across for Bratt. Jesper Bratt stripped of the puck, and Gord, who has his skating legs in this, his Kraken debut, sees it played across for Vince Dunn, the one-time St. Louis Blue and Stanley Cup champion in St. Louis. Sees the puck, settled by Bernier, will step aside. Dawson Mercer's first in the NHL has the Devils up. Look who's back where he belongs tonight. Bryce Salvador between the benches. You paid the rent. Welcome back home.
Thanks, Cagino. It's been 19 months and 9 days exactly since I've been between the benches here, and I can tell you what, man, did I forget how exciting it is to be down here and how fast this game is and how much energy you can feel between the benches. Start off a couple big hits. You saw Hamilton, Graves in a big fight as well, and then it led to the Devils scoring a big goal. But the pace of the Devils right now, I can see it. They're getting the puck in deep behind the Kraken defensemen and making them have to turn and play 200 feet. So that's the type of pace I want to see for the rest of this game. Back to you guys.
Bryce, thank you. As we watch Hughes maneuver in the Kraken zone, goes wide. Into the circle. Kuokkanen couldn't pull the trigger. This is Yegor Sharangovich. Checked by Jared McCann, but continues on. 1-0 Devils on the Dawson Mercer goal. Severson gives back to Hughes. Hughes shooting. Puck got through. They score. Damon Severson down low. A 2-0 Devils lead.
Oh my, this is terrific puck movement. Everybody in motion, and it all starts with Jack Hughes and his vision, puck protection, control, and Severson and him were exchanging lanes. Graves quickly over to Damon Severson. You see Jack Hughes comes out high, creates a little time and space for himself. Nothing fancy. Get it toward the net, but Damon Severson from the right point position jumps in, and he's able to pick that rebound off of his right skate. Fortunate bounce, and he buries it home on his backhand. Devils take a 2-0 lead.
Severson returning to the lineup tonight after missing the season opener with a lower body injury. Centering try by Mercer broken up. His absence on Friday ending a 208 consecutive games played streak. It was the longest active streak on the Devils that was broken up. Big start for the team here in the opening 7+ minutes.
Gange, that's the way you want to come back, right? Damon Severson gets on the board quickly, and a real smart heads-up play as he goes to the net hard after Jack Hughes kind of came back to the middle of the ice for that little pass just inside the Kraken blue line, and he was doing his magic. But then eventually just a quick wrist shot that Severson gets to the net, gets a nice bounce off his skate, stays with it, and puts it home.
Jonathan Bernier leaves this for PK Subban. The puck comes out to center. Carried ahead here by Hughes. His pass intercepted by Mark Giordano. Named the first ever captain in Kraken history. 8 years he wore the C for the Calgary Flames. Don Stoy ahead. Pass got by Bastian and taken here by Siegenthaler. On the opening goal, Mercer from Tatar and Graves. Severson from Hughes and Graves. It's a 2-assist period for Ryan Graves tonight.
He made that outlet pass to Tatar that I wasn't sure at the time, but it was just such quick puck movement, and he created that 2-on-1.
Giordano with a shot deflected, stopped in front and settled here by the Devils. We had that delay after the Dawson Mercer goal. We were puzzled by it. Apparently the officials were going over to see and inquire, as a shot by Brad is held, about complaints of players on the ice hearing a whistle consistently from the stands. I'm not sure what they can do to police that kind of thing, but that kind of cleared up the delay.
We don't need that. No, that was the confusion, but what a nice play as the Devils are really moving their feet. You saw Pavel Zacha in the neutral zone, and he banks one perfectly. He just rifles it. It would have been an icing, but Jesper Bratt was on his horse, and that puck banked right off the inboards to Bratton in one motion. He got a quick shot off that DeCord made a glove save on.
Off the draw, settled here by the Kraken, and this is Larson. Kenny mentioned in the setup one of 15 players in uniform for the Kraken tonight who were selected in the expansion draft.
You can win 4 Devils tickets and an autographed Nico Hischier signed jersey in the WDHA Devils Player to Watch sweepstakes. Listen to the Morning Jolt on WDHA 105.5 tomorrow morning at 9:20 a.m. and call in for your chance to win. Remember, the WDHA Devils Player to Watch is Nico Hischier, the captain of the New Jersey Devils.
Graves to the near wall. Nico Hischier bumps with big Jamie Alexiak, the defenseman who stands 6'7". Hamilton sends one towards goal off the stick of Hischier, and Eberle gets this out to center. The date is October 19th, 2021. Dawson Mercer, first NHL goal. October 19th of 2017, Nico Hischier scored his first NHL goal. And then on this same date in 2019, the first NHL goal for Jack Hughes.
And that's the core of this team, guys. They're going to be relying on heavily moving forward. And I mentioned about these young guys taking ownership. You know, they come up together, and you go through your lumps, your bruises. There's still going to be plenty more of them and hiccups along the way, but you finally can see a young core group coming together. And I love what Fitzgerald did in the offseason, giving them a couple of veteran D.
Backhand try. Sharangovich on a save made by DeCore, who ultimately settles the loose puck.
Well, shot 7-2 midway through the first period for the Devils. 2 goals on the board, and they have their legs moving. Kraken played last night. Devils taking nothing for granted, and there's a nifty little pass from Hughes again. Boy, that puck is on a string right now for Jack Hughes. You see the confidence grow shift by shift. Sharangovich in behind the Kraken defense. Quick backhand that DeCord makes a good save on.
Joey DeCord, a Boston native out of Arizona State University. Not the opening 10 minutes he dreamed of earlier today. The Devils off the faceoff see Subban control at center in a 2-0 hockey game. Janssen to play it across. Tatar Shakes off a check by Dunn, and the Devils work it back. Here's Severson, steps up, shoots. That's deflected. It went off Janssen, the screen in front, and carried back. Mason Appleton over the line. Offside are the Kraken. Past the midway mark. Opening period. 2-0 Devils at the Rock.
Elite players, his ability to exit the zone and then enter the zone with full possession of the puck. And Daniel, you talked about it like it's always on his stick. Last game, he was second in controlled D-zone exits and first in O-zone entries, which led to the most O-zone puck possession time for the New Jersey Devils last game. We've already seen it this game as well, that he's commanding the puck. Great play on Severson's goal to, once he got into the zone, to hold on to it, not just throw it away, create O-zone possession time. And what happened? Severson was able to get lost and get a nice rebound.
Drop pass. Zacha had it knocked off his stick. Broken up by Carson Soucy and settled here by Alex Wenberg.
Well, nice job by Soucy there. Break that play up. Devils are really zipping the puck around. Nice give and go from Zacha, and Bratt looked like he was going to have a great chance. And Carson Soucy just got back in time and got a stick and poked that puck away.
Donato fanned on a pass from the corner. Digging for it is Wenberg, the former Columbus Blue Jacket. And this is worked out of the zone by Pavel Zacha. Icing will stop play. It's time for the trivia question, brought to you by Cadillac. Tweet your answer to hashtag Cadillac Trivia. Which two players won a Stanley Cup as a Devil and also were selected from New Jersey in an expansion draft? What a terrific question. Well, think about that. You can tweet your answer to hashtag Cadillac Trivia. I think I've got one of them.
Well, the rumor is I played with both guys, and I have no idea right now, Kenj.
I've always said that hardly narrows it down. The two-decade Devil. Larson with a shot, fired wide, picked up here. Alexiak works it down low. Jaden Schwartz across for Gord. Kraken trying to reverse momentum here, down 2. In what is the finale of a 5-game road trip to start the season. There's so much excitement. Seattle is bracing for on Saturday. They play their first home game against the Canucks that night. Gord on the re-entry. Here's Everly. Pulls up with Janssen there. And the Devils content to lift this to center.
Yeah, I like that decision by PK Subban. Devils, you want puck possession and control. Bryce talked about some of that, and Devils have had the puck on the stick a lot. But there's times where you just got to get it out of the zone, because I thought the Devils turned it over once or twice. Seattle was finally providing a pretty heavy forecheck, and they had them under pressure.
Now the Kraken have iced the puck. David Severson.
Yeah, 8th NHL season. Look at his statistics. And picks up a goal early in this hockey game as he missed opening night with an injury. Great to see David Severson healthy, ready to go, big goal. And he's going to be such an important factor here now, Kenj. I mean, he's going to be on the second pairing, I would assume, eventually with Ty Smith, and when he gets healthy. And now all of a sudden you've got some depth on the back end. You've got Graves and Hamilton, the top pairing. Everybody's going to get plenty of ice time, but you need 7, 8 National Hockey League defensemen, I believe, in today's game to win games.
Settled here by Tanev. His shot blocked in front by Hamilton.
I'm going to finish that and say, and be successful. Devils just didn't have that option in the past, did they? They had guys in the lineup when the injuries went down that frankly weren't ready for the National Hockey League, or borderline players, fringe players, and that makes it awfully taxing on the goaltender, on the forwards who are trying to get the puck where their strength is and use their speed and create offense.
Jack Hughes off a 2-goal game. Centers for Sharon Govich. His shot partially blocked. Sharon Govich continues the battle on the far wall, and Appleton to play it across for the Kraken. Just over 7 to go in this opening period. Good one for the Devils with goals by Mercer and Severson. Riley Sheahan tries to drop this for the ex-Devil Nathan Bastian. Played back here for Giordano. What a career, Mark Giordano. Undrafted, terrific story. Norris Trophy winner as a Calgary Flame. Puck goes across, and the far side shot into the glove of Bernier. Nico Hischier is the youngest captain in the National Hockey League. He was saying this week, we at our core are a speed team. And the point was driven home by this team that you're able to access that speed when you're good in your own end of the ice. And in my chat with GM Tom Fitzgerald this week, he was constantly reinforcing that this season is going to be defined by how the Devils play without the puck. And that man, a good young defensive center.
And no question about it, 200-foot player Nico is, and good to see him healthy. And he needs some reps. He needs some games to get his rhythm and get back to the top of what we expect from Nico Hischier out on the ice.
Nico with an intercept, plays this across. Here's Pratt in tight. Can he sneak that between the post and Decord? The stop is made.
Oh boy, big scrum in front of the goaltender for Seattle, Decord. Good opportunity. Nice pass from Hischier, but Pratt got in a little bit tight. Decord got, I believe, a right skate on it. Did a good job of stretching out. Devils outnumbered situation again, using that speed. There's the pass. Looked like Pratt wanted to get it over to Zacha possibly, but he ran out of real estate a little bit as he cuts in all alone, and Decord just seals that right post with the right skate. And then everybody gets involved, bodies flying everywhere.
Face-off will be to the right of Joey Decord. They have a goaltender, the Kraken. Their number one, Philip Grubauer, who's a career 4-0 versus the Devils. You see the shots. Devils tilt the ice here in the opening period, but they're saving Grubauer for the big event on Saturday night. The hockey world knows that the Pacific Northwest is just going to be the epicenter for the game that night. Eberle will dump in. Glove down by Schwartz. Checked by Jimmy Vesey. And McLeod with a fighting major in the opening period. Races for the puck in the Seattle zone. Alexiak to play it across. Mason Geertsen, National Hockey League debut. The Devil wearing 55 on here, along with Vesey and McLeod.
And Cans, we know the fighting part of the game has gone by the wayside a lot, and that's okay. And we love the skill and speed of this game, but it does bring emotion.
Eberle has a chance off the feed from Gord. Jordan Eberle, backhand, fought off by Bernier.
Huge save. Nice move by Eberle as he's able to outrace Ryan Graves. Devils turn it over in the neutral zone. Have to be careful, but what a big save with 5.5 minutes left in the first period. Devils up 2. It remains that way as Jonathan Bernier stones Jordan Eberle on the breakaway.
Played in by Dunn. Siegenthaler deep in his own zone. Winds it around for Tatar. Cross-ice pass picks up Janssen. Andreas Janssen pulls up. Couldn't sneak that by the ex-Boston Bruin Lauzon. Taken here by Janssen again. Centering try in front Tatar. And the stop made by Decord.
Oh, good save by Decord there. Tatar's been active in the first. Devils up 2. Stay with us. But let me correct myself. It was a block shot, which eventually creates some sort of turnover, and Eberle gets in all alone as he's fed the pass, and he's real good in tight. And watch Bernier stay with him. He goes to the backhand. Bernier gets a blocker on it, makes a big save, and keeps the Devils up 2.
Face-off won by Hughes. Subban with a shot glove down by Decord. The rebound, he stopped that as well. Big sequence by Decord to keep the Kraken within 2. Donato trying to settle the bouncing puck. Ryan Donato, coached by Dad Ted at Harvard. The intercept here by the Kraken. Wenberg with a shot that's blocked.
A good block by Siegenthaler. PK Subban tried to pass that puck right through the middle, and Kraken read it well.
Larson with a shot that's blocked, and now stepping up Alexiak. He was looking for the redirect. That got by Donskoy. Played in deep by the Kraken again. Donato sent that right through the crease, and the Devils punch it away.
Kraken coming on now. They're starting to create a forecheck in the Devils zone, so you've got to make sure that first pass has got to be tape to tape, and Devils would have been on their way if PK was able to get that pass through. They would have had an outnumbered situation and trying to get it up ice quick, but it was right through the middle of the ice, and the Kraken get a good chance.
Let's go upstairs. Erica Wachter with us as well. Hi, Erica.
Hey guys, well, Dawson Mercer made the most of his first off day of this NHL regular season. That was on Sunday. He went into New York City with his family because they wanted to do it while he had extended family here. They went and saw saw the Broadway come from away, which is about his home province and how they helped on 9/11. Took a trip to Central Park, Times Square, and the 9/11 Memorial. But he said we had to do it on this day because this week is a busy week. And when it comes time to hockey, I'm all hockey. That was his focus. And so far, we saw that out there on the ice. First NHL goal. We'll get his reaction at the intermission.
Come from away is an extraordinary show. The show now is going to be the penalty kill unit. There's a holding call against Colton White.
And Colton White, he just cannot use that loose hand to grab any part of the arm or body. And the opposition, it's former Devil Bastian drawing that penalty. And here we go, up two. Devils need a kill here with just under 4 minutes left in the first. And an area we talked about it, we'll continue to talk about, needs improvement.
Off the draw, firing away Gord, and a stop made by Bernier. The Devils killed 3 of 5 Chicago power plays in the opener. They allowed an even strength 6-on-5 goal that tied the game as well.
Yeah, Hawks scored a couple of times. I thought one was a fortunate bounce right to their player, but nonetheless, they've got to get the job done on the penalty kill. They've got some reinforcements we talked about in the offseason on the back end that should help. Bernier, the goaltender, should help as well, because the goaltender sometimes is your most valuable penalty killer. You've got to make some saves.
Off the draw, taken here by the Kraken, Giordano. With a pass to the wall, the return from Yanni Gord. Here's Mark Giordano. Kraken power play is 2 for its first 10 in franchise history. Shot by Giordano, redirected wide of the net. Everly back for Gord. Able to find the puck, Jaden Schwartz. Winds to the near wall, Jared McCann trying to find the handle. Puck pops loose, played across to the stick of Gord, and now Giordano at the top. The dish for McCann in the circle. Centering try for Schwartz, got by him. Gord to play it back. Giordano. Gord. Back to the captain, Mark Giordano. His shot blocked away in front. Kraken will get on it again and reset. Minute 5 to go on the man advantage. Here's McCann. Giordano drive, blocked by Hischier, and cleared by Severson.
That's a big block by Nico Hischier. He blocked a couple on this penalty kill in the first minute. Kraken moving the puck well. Good puck possession, but the captain doing the little things, getting in the lane, sacrificing his body. And the Devils look to kill the rest of this off with 38 seconds left on the Kraken power play.
Morgan Geekie claimed from Carolina in the expansion draft. On for the second wave of the Kraken power play. Siegenthaler winds it around past the stick of Dunn, and the Devils get a clear.
Such important moments. You know, there's key times in hockey games. Devils are up 2. It's late in the first. You've got to complete this penalty kill, and that's how you grow as a team and gain confidence and start to have some success. They got to finish it off.
Geekie couldn't control the pass. Kicked too strongly by Janssen. There was a potential 2-on-1 there, and instead, here's Hamilton. Final seconds of the Kraken power play. White's out of the box, and the Devils with the kill. Carson Soucy. And the Kraken play it in. Riley Sheehan dumps behind the net. Graves fighting for the puck. It comes out in front. Backhand try. Stopped by Bernier. Still loose, and the Devils come away with it. Hughes flips into the Kraken zone, and now Quokkanen with a beat on the loose puck. He's closed down quickly. Hughes battling on the far wall as well. Tatar, the other member of this unit now, works the puck free for Jack. Hughes tried to come off the wall, and instead he'll get a third crack at it. Hughes knocked to the ice with a big hit. And now the players will separate, not back to his feet yet. Jack Hughes.
Well, that was Carson Soucy taking out Hughes hard on the boards, and he certainly is shaken up. And we hold our breath here, because what a start he's had to his season, the first 4 periods anyway. He got up on his own accord. That's a good sign. He was in tight to the wall. You hear the fans reacting. I thought Soucy just, took him in hard to the boards, but the Devils' teammates came to Hughes' aid. There was a scrum. We'll have to take a look at it again. I don't think there was anything malicious. He was just in a vulnerable position close to the wall there. We see it there. Excuse me, Jeremy Lazan. I apologize, Cage. You're absolutely right. This is a good team. And Lazan takes him out heavily there. Yeah, as soon as he came into the play, that was his partner. But it was Lazan. He's a big man, and he finished Hughes hard. Jack got himself in a little bit of a vulnerable position as he battled to get that puck off the wall. Goes hard to the ice. So let's hope he's okay.
Hughes down the tunnel. They'll look at him with 1:06 remaining in this opening period.
Now you're seeing Mason Gertson give a few words to the Seattle bench, and he knows his role. He wants to make sure he keeps the young studs safe out there. And he's in the lineup.
Penalty coming up here. This is a cross-checking call against the Kraken. And the numbers are bearing out what the National Hockey League has told us. Coming into tonight's game, there were .84 cross-checking penalties through the first 38 games this year. That's nearly triple the per-game average
Seattle
of
penalty number
cross-checking
6,
penalties
2 minutes for cross-checking.
over 260 games last year. So at least at the start, they're enforcing this thing.
There's one on Adam Larson. You see the shove, and I know what the National Hockey League's trying to do, and they've all agreed upon it, talking that they want those cross checks called. Boy, it's tough for a defenseman to defend. It's Adam Larson, the former Devil in the box, former Edmonton Oiler as well, and Devils get a good chance with just under a minute left in the first. But you know, for me, I still think it should be subjective, but that's just my opinion. And they're going to call even the smallest of cross checks.
Devils power play brought to you by RWJ Barnabas Health. Dougie Hamilton gives here to Bratt. Final 40 seconds of the period. Bratt, Hamilton again. Here's Bratt on the near wall. Hamilton across. Pavel Zacha wrists one. Fought off in front. Zacha works to the near side. Taken here by Bratt. To the circle, Tatar. Good puck movement by the Devils, but that's Donskoy who gets a stick on a pass.
Yeah, did a great job there, Donskoy, with the anticipation where that pass was going.
Bratt again, settled by Hamilton. Here's Zacha. Wants another shot. Takes it, and a wrister that missed. Hamilton, 10 seconds to go in the period. Bratt. Devils looking for one last solid chance. A shot by Hamilton, got through, deflected wide. Taken by Bratt, and time expired, or will it count? The red line is on. Right now the signal is goal. We're going to check to see if this puck went in time.
Well, that was Nico Hischier in front. Bratt spun around off the half wall, just fired that puck toward the net. What a deflection out of midair. And this is going to be close, Kanj. I think that puck might have entered the net in the nick of time.
From the first look, that's about as close as you can get.
Yeah, this is close. I mean, the clock is at 0. Does the puck cross the goal line from that angle? It's hard to tell, but it was close.
We'll get our answer here.
Nonetheless.
After review, the period had ended prior to the puck entering the goal. Therefore, we have no goal.
No goal.
Yeah,
Still a 2-0 game.
Looking at the review, it might not have been completely over the line, but what a play by Jesper Bratt. Regardless, he understood. He had a clock in his head. He takes it off the boards. That's a terrific heads-up play by Bratt. He had that clock in his head. He knew he had to get it to the net quickly, and he almost assisted on a third goal for the Devils. What a deflection by Hischier as well.
Maybe a 1/10 of a second away from a 3-goal lead. It's 2. Good period for the Devils. Stay tuned for the first intermission report presented by the New Jersey Lottery. Anything can happen in Jersey. Dawson Mercer getting set to chat with Erica. The hire you need indeed. Devils and Kraken for the first time ever. NHL expansion teams, the ones that qualified for the Stanley Cup playoffs. Well, this is a tricky tale to tell. Vegas, of course, the great story going to a Cup final in 2017-18. You could put an asterisk basically next to every other team on this list. Edmonton, Hartford, part of the WHA merger in 1979-80. And then the bottom 4 on your screen, well, Philadelphia, Los Angeles, St. Louis, and Minnesota. We were guaranteed to have 4 expansion teams make the playoffs that year because they put all of the expansion teams in one division, what was called the West at the time. The NHL's newest addition, Seattle, well, comparisons, I think, to Vegas are inevitable. I'm not sure that's fair to compare to a Stanley Cup finalist in 2018. We are panning the Devils bench, and as the second period begins, Jack Hughes has not emerged from the locker room.
It's not good news, but the Devils up 2-0 here, have to focus here, have a power play, minute 6 left, as they almost scored, Kanji. I initially thought they did at the end of the period. My initial reaction, but then you see the replay, and it couldn't have got any closer, but it was a split second, 1/10 or so, too late as it crossed the line.
Power play for the Devils continues with Hischier on the puck. Dougie Hamilton to the stick of Bratt. Here's Hamilton, second game as a Devil. Didn't get a lot on the shot. The stick failed him, and the Kraken get a clear.
The stick snapped right in the middle, in the shaft on the quick shot, but he gets another stick right from the bench quickly.
Here comes Jesper Bratt motoring to center, lost control of the puck. Tatar following up, gets twisted around, and the Kraken force this out to center. Back the other way they come. Here's Alex Wenberg, shorthanded, drops a pass back to Lauzon, and played to Carson Soucy. 10 seconds to go, and the Kraken kill as they fire this in. Jonathan Bernier has faced only 7 shots to this point, gotten them all in front. An opportunity for Yanni Gourde set wide. Out of the box, Larson. 1 shot on that last Devils power play. Schwartz tries to navigate a couple of red jerseys deep in the Devils zone. Pinned against the wall by Severson and sent ahead. Janne Kuokkanen will flip in. He and Jimmy Vesey on the chase. Loose puck taken here by Sharangovich. Kuokkanen in front, gathered here briefly by Severson. Quickly emerging 2-on-1 the other way. Here comes Gourde. Plays it across. They pick up the trailer, and a shot by Giordano wouldn't go.
I like the patience and buying some time Ryan Graves did there. On the outnumbered situation for the Kraken, they eventually find a late man as Gourde passes to him, and they just fired it wide. That was a nice play by Gourde, though.
Geertsen and Lauzon. We were expecting some version of this. Here they go.
Now the linesmen get in there quickly, and you want to see them maybe get involved, get it over with. But you see Geertsen landing some lefts, and you know, I want to look at that again, Kanj. I mean, as far as the hit on Jack Hughes, I thought he was in a vulnerable position. Was it more than that? Was it a slew foot? I mean, look, we'd like to look at it again, but nonetheless, regardless, you're going to protect your guys at all times, regardless how he gets injured. And Geertsen tries to make sure the Kraken understand they don't want to take advantage of. You know, he took him in solid in the boards, but he's in a bad position, and you're going to defend your teammate, and we hope Jack's okay. See Geertsen have a few words with the Kraken. He's been barking at them on a few occasions, and certainly since the big hit on Jack Hughes.
Severson and Giordano now jostling near the open door to a penalty box. So the Devils are hot after losing their star of opening night.
Look, clean or not clean, the fact is that you're going to always have a response to your stars. That's team unity. That's coming together. You don't accept, especially if he's injured. As long as you do it the right way, you don't want to be traipsing the box and give the opposition power plays. But the Devils aren't happy with Jack Hughes going out of this hockey game.
Hughes, of course, 2 goals on opening night. Has an assist on one of the Devils' goals scored by Severson here tonight. And after a career-best 6 takeaways in the opening game, he had 4 in the first period before leaving due to the injury.
Great start, and you hope it's just something precautionary here, Kanj. But you saw he was about a foot from the boards and went in hard as he was trying to pick up that loose puck. Lauzon, you know, took him in heavily. He's a big, strong defenseman. Geertsen answers the bell. They didn't really get get going as the linesman got in my estimation, a little bit quickly.
Off the draw, here's Subban on the puck for the Devils. Siegenthaler to walk this ahead and steered in by Andreas Janssen. Giordano for the Kraken. Loose puck in the neutral zone, picked up by Dawson Mercer. Big night for him. First National Hockey League goal. Loose puck taken here by the Devils. Worked back by Tatar. Subban with a shot that's blocked. Donskoy, 3-on-2 for the Kraken if they hurry. Played across Wimberg. Closed down by Bernier, who makes the save.
This game's getting a little chippy as well after every whistle.
RWJ Barnabas Health is proud to honor its patient experience staff for the courage and selflessness they've displayed during these difficult times. Heroes work here. RWJ Barnabas Health. 2-0 Devils. The goals back in period 1 by Mercer and Severson. It'll be Pavel Zacha, Bratt and Hischier staying together. Zacha, of course, has played the bulk of his NHL career as a center, but Sharon Govich right now is the player in that center iceman's role on one of the Devils' top lines. It's taken here by Zacha, and here's Nico carrying over the Seattle line. Nico Hischier plays it across, shot by Bratt, stopped, rebound by Zacha, wouldn't go.
Good chance there in tight for Nico Hischier. Or shall I say Nico Hischier making a pass to Bratt. But that was pretty tough to corral. I think he just got a little bit of that shot off the heel, not a whole lot on it.
Carried ahead by Hischier. Thought he might have had his first goal of the season. Devils just couldn't beat the clock at the end of the first. Taken away by Bratt. Lost control of the puck, and a shot by Zacha. Stopped by Decord. Now Graves firing wide. Colton White works it in deep again. Here's Alexiak, and the Kraken push this out to center. Jordan Eberle able to pick up Gord. Yanni Gord has a step, and the pass broken up. Firing away Bastion, saved by Bernier.
Well, there Yanni Gord, always in the middle of things. Bernier with a big save. He's been sharp here. Makes a save on the blast. Devils had their opportunities initially. There's the pass from Hughes to Bratt. You see that puck was rolling on end, and Bratt still got more on it than I thought. That was a good save by Decord as he kicks out the left pad. The rebound there as well. An opportunity. Oh boy, just hit the post. I didn't realize that. I thought his skate was close there, and then Zacha, his skate was close to the left post, but in fact that did get a piece of the post. Real nice play from Nico Hischier, finding Bratt in tight quarters.
Kraken can't chip it by Soucy. Bastion throws one at the net, and Bernier with another stop. 10 saves for Jonathan Bernier to this point in the game. Lindy Ruff told us this morning some progress for Mackenzie Blackwood, but when I asked whether hope was dwindling about whether Blackwood would start a game on this homestand, he did concede that's probably right. As he makes his way back from some complications from the offseason heel surgery.
And isn't that why you go out and get a veteran experienced goaltender like Jonathan Bernier, and he's been good in his first 4 periods and a few minutes for the Devils thus far. You're going to need both guys.
Taken here, an opportunity. Severson with a shot, save made. Bernier. Severson, who had a 2-goal game early in his rookie season, flipped in by the Kraken. Tracking back Colton White. Devils getting a bit healthier on defense with the return of Severson tonight. Now White. Picked up here by the Kraken. Larson to play it across. Giordano with a shot, wristed wide. Alex Wennberg checked on the near wall by Kuokkanen. And here's Janne Kuokkanen to center. 2-0 Devils lead. 4+ gone by here in the middle period.
The Cans go back to the almost fight, I would say, when the linesman got in between Lazon and Mason Geertsen. You know, you need different elements to your team, and you saw exactly what happened. Clean, not clean, doesn't matter. It was a big hit. You want to protect your stars. And Geertsen's a big, strong, tough kid, and the key is to do it smartly. He doesn't take a penalty, giving the Kraken a power play.
Tatar lost the handle. Janssen on the puck. Centering try in front. Here's Tatar shooting. Oh, what a save made by Decord. Carried back by Tanev. Devils nearly make the lead 3. Brandon Tanev throws one towards the middle of the ice, and the Devils fight it to center.
That's a monster save there by Decord. Thomas Tatar's had a strong game. He's been moving his feet, scoring chances, picked up an assist on a nice pass to Mercer. His first goal of his National Hockey League career. What a chance for Tatar in tight. The right pad save by Decord.
Carried back. Andreas Johnsson will send in. The Devils opt to change here. Lindy Ruff saying he thought Andreas Johnsson might have had his best game as a New Jersey Devil in the opening win against Chicago. Schwartz. Pass for Gord, broken up by the Devils, but given away in front. Backhand try, jamming at a loose puck. Schwartz snuffed out by Bernier.
Well, that hit the post. Devils tried to move a pass into the middle of the ice and went right to the Kraken. I believe the initial shot was Gord, but rung off the pipe. Watch here. Devils get a great chance. Look at that pass out front by Mercer. What a play to Tatar. The no-look pass. Devils have really used their quickness to get to those loose pucks, get to openings. The cord outstretched right pad. What a save. And then right here, that's the backhand from Schwartz it was in the high slot. Devils with a sloppy pass there. I mean, they tried to make a play. I thought it got a piece of the post. Nonetheless, look at the battle from Bernier. That's experience. That's a guy doing anything he can to keep the puck out, and the Devils survive there.
Age 33, signed as a free agent by Tom Fitzgerald on the 28th of July. Here's McLeod, gives here to Vesey, Jimmy Vesey. Tracked by the defenseman Dunn, loose behind the Kraken net. Here's Appleton, hit by Sharon Govich. There's a penalty coming up. This will be against the Devils. The Kraken power play to go to work here. 6 minutes into period 2 and a 2-0 game.
Power play, we watch Sharon Govich. Yeah, gets his stick just caught up in the left skate there with Appleton, I believe, and gets the tripping call as he goes to the box. Another important kill for the Devils here, up 2-0. This game, you know, is taking on a little bit of a nasty edge. Both teams, a lot of scrums after the whistle. Jack Hughes injured, not out for the second period, late in the first as he took a heavy hit into the boards as he was in a vulnerable position by Lazon. You saw Gertson go after him, but never really got it going. So we'll remain to see if there's more to come here. But the Devils need to kill this penalty here.
Seattle power play is 0 for 1. McLeod on the ice to start the kill. Immediately heads off. It's Hischier and Zacha. Part of the foursome for the Devils. Severson, Siegenthaler on defense. Schwartz banks a pass back. Nobody at the point. Giordano will take this at center. Sharon Govich tripping at 6:03, and this will be Eberle for the Kraken. Over the Devils line, able to pick up Yanni Gourde. To the far side, McCann, Eberle, and now to the point, Giordano. The Kraken set, they work it across. Here's Gourde. Big part of the Lightning championship teams over the last 2 years. McCann down low. Eberle drops it back. Here's Giordano again. His wrister blocked away high. Gourde passed in front, broken up, and the puck is flipped over the glass. It deflected, and the faceoff will stay in the zone.
Zone time for the Kraken on this first minute of the power play, but Devils getting in lanes, getting sticks on pucks. Looked like Gourde was going to have a great opportunity. That blocked shot deflected right to Gourde, but then you see Siegenthaler get over quickly, go down to one knee and get a piece of that shot from Gourde. I talk about him being an energy guy, Canj, and you mentioned his importance to the Lightning's back-to-back cups. You just can't keep everybody. They would have loved to keep him, but he's got a lot of skill too. He can put the puck in the net. He's quick, and that was a big play by Siegenthaler to get in the way of that errant block that went right to Gourde for the shot.
Big holes for the defending Stanley Cup champions to fill. We'll see Blake Coleman come here next week as a Calgary Flame. And they've lost Nikita Kucherov for some time as well. Kraken gain the zone. Here's Morgan Geekie wearing 67, who drops it back for Dunn. The return for Geekie. Cross-ice pass. Hops over the stick of Wenberg. Able to recover. They work it across. Geekie steps up, shoots, fires off the glass. Loose puck. Beasy on the kill. Has support. There's Hamilton, but there's another penalty. This is a hook. And the Devils will be 2 down for the next 13 seconds.
It's Michael McLeod going to the box. Just when the Kraken power play was winding down, looked like Hamilton was going to be going on a break. And you mentioned them starting to call more of everything, but there's Michael McLeod right there, just in the bottom of your screen, hooks the hands, no question about it, of Wenberg.
Off the face-off, Siegenthaler able to work this out of the zone. That should buy the Devils a little bit of time to get a fourth skater on the ice. Quick re-entry, though, by the Kraken. They work it across. Giordano plays it across. Now Gord. Pass down low. First penalty is over. Sharangovich back on the ice. There's Graves plowing the road, but the Devils can't clear. Gord to work it across. Giordano shooting. The rebound would not go. Puck winds around, settled again by Giordano. Now Yanni Gord as the Kraken reset. McCann back for Giordano. Devils in the box. They work it across for Gord again. Giordano to the far side. Jordan Eberle. Pass down low for Schwartz. It's on the perimeter now for Seattle. Giordano firing a shot. Blocked away. Picked up here by Sharangovich, who plays it ahead. Short-handed. This is Nico Hischier. Has Sharangovich cutting. Played across, and Decord keeps the puck in play.
I'm loving the desperation in the Devils zone. Kraken moving the puck very well on this power play and back-to-back power plays. But the Devils are desperately getting in lanes, blocking shots, and making sure they're making it tough to get scoring opportunities.
Geekie circles in the zone. Gives here to Alex Wenberg. 34 to go on the power play. Shot blocked away in front. Follow-up try. Fought up by Bernier. Deflected off the post as well. Taken here by Dunn. Geekie on the puck at the circle. Wants Donskoy. They can't connect initially. Now Donskoy across. Broken up by Janssen. Cleared by Severson.
I'm not sure if that was Janssen.
Taken here by Geekie. And a shot off the glove of Bernier. Offside would have stopped play and nullified the goal anyway.
I'm going to finish that statement on Janssen, who went down. I'm not 100% sure. I've got to see it. Goes down, blocks it with his leg catch, or that's a wide open play and probably net and a goal for the Kraken. Let's watch it right here. There's the desperation I'm talking about. Devils really hungry on the puck, reacting quickly. You know, they're making it difficult as the Kraken really move the puck well, but they're making it difficult for them to get an easy look and opportunity on their power play here as the second one winds down.
Taken by the Kraken. Bastian works it back. Here's Adam Larsson, plays it across. Dunn couldn't settle the puck initially. McLeod is out of the box. Big kill by the Devils. At 5-on-5, Adam Larsson with a shot, got through the rebound, they score! Riley Sheahan gets the Kraken on the board to make it a 2-1 game.
Well, just like that, we've got a game, and after 2 terrific penalty kills, the Devils had an impartial 5-on-3 for 13 seconds for the Kraken as well. The perfect rebound after the shot from Larsson goes right to Sheahan, and he roofs this. You see Jimmy Vesey just couldn't quite get to Sheahan. Puck comes out perfectly to him and right under the bar. As now it's a 2-1 hockey game, and that's tough. That's tough for the Devils. You kill 2 penalties there, Kanch. You hope you escape and settle in a little bit. Give the Kraken credit. They just didn't quit. They don't score in their power plays, but they keep the pressure on and get themselves back in the game. It's 2-1 now.
Tatar will dump in. Mercer and Janssen with Tomas Tatar. Carried back here by the Kraken and skated back the other way. Dumped in by Appleton. Nathan Bastian back at Prudential Center. Gloved here by Janssen. Work to center, and Alexiak Kraken are onside. Bastion to drop a pass back. This is Larson. Nifty pass. Alexiak saved by Bernier. The rebound kicked out at 2. Big sequence by Jonathan Bernier.
Well, momentum shifts. We always talk about them in a hockey game and swings. And the Kraken have some life now here. After scoring a goal and cutting the lead to 1. Nice little pass by Bastion. And then look at Larson. Fake shot, quick pass to Jamie Alexiak, his D partner, who had a great backhanded opportunity. Nice save by Bernier in tight.
Donskoy sends one towards goal. That trickles wide. Collected by Mercer. He'll pull up. Nearly lost control of the puck. He did actually. Now Wenberg following up. Here's a chance though for Janssen the other way. Susi will get over in time. Bumps with Janssen. Both players collide. There's a penalty coming up. This time it's on the Kraken. A tripping call against Carson Susi. Devils power play to work when we come back.
To be joined by the family of Dawson Mercer. We got mom, dad, and sister here. Craig, Charlotte, and Jessica. First of all, congratulations. Obviously, this has to be a whirlwind of emotions for you, but to see his first NHL goal tonight, what does that mean?
Oh, it's unbelievable for us to be part of his experience, and we'll talk to him after, and he'll be quite delighted that we were here. So we're delighted to be here for him and experience a lifetime achievement for him.
And we talked to him during the first intermission, and he absolutely was delighted that you guys are here. He says how much it means and also how big of a part you played in his journey. Just for you as mom to see it all pay off and to see him not only get his first NHL assist in Game 1, but now the goal. Just what are the emotions for you?
It's hard to explain. You're just so overjoyed, and you've been there for his career all the way up through, and to be here now in New Jersey to see his first game and now his first assist, first penalty, first goal is just can't explain the feelings inside.
Yeah, you got to see so much. Now, when you found out he'd be making the team, when he gave you guys that phone call, what did you do to get here?
Like, when are we going to book tickets, Mom? We're going to Jersey. that was first and foremost, and then it was like, we've done this in the past, made sure we make a trip of it, and then I look at the schedule and I see 4 games, and I'm saying we're gone for 2 weekends and the week in between. So yeah, we're delighted to be here and be part of his experience.
But the people here in New Jersey helped us out to book everything, so that was a great help for our first trip for sure.
Well, we are so glad to have you here. Congratulations once again, and we can't wait to see what Dawson does during his career.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Guys, back to you.
Erica, this Devils power play has 30 seconds left in it. It's brought to you by RWJ Barnabas Health. Great chance for Nico Hischier. Nice hearing from the Mercer family. Let's see what they do at the tail end of the man advantage here. The Kraken clear it away.
Well, Decourt has settled in nicely and made some big saves. That was a huge stop on Hischier right in front on this power play you talked about. Good to hear the Mercer family and the excitement that they have been experiencing here with their son picking up his first National Hockey League goal in only his second game. 2 points in 2 games now from the young Mercer. And the Devils looking to try to regain the 2-goal lead. What an opportunity and chance for Hischier that you talked about, Canch. And the court has made some good saves here, as well as Bernier has in the Devils' net.
Final seconds of the tripping call against Carson Susi. Subban. And the team's back to 5-on-5. Here's Jonas Siegenthaler ahead for Kuokkanen. Turning, tumbling, Mercer. 2-on-2 the other way. The drop for Jordan Eberle. Eberle with a shot blocked away. Sharon Govich trying to fight off a check as the puck's loose in the corner. Knocked down on the play, Sharon Govich. He looked at the ref. They'll let that one go as Mercer dumps in. Vince Dunn will bank this out to center. McLeod gives back to Severson. His season debut. Picked up here by Mark Giordano. Riley Sheahan with the goal at 10:05 to get it closer for Seattle. That is his 6th career goal against the Devils. Remember, he scored twice against them in the final game ever played at Joe Louis Arena.
Certain guys just seem to be more comfortable, not known to score a whole lot of goals, Shane, but he's done the trick against the Devils. You're right, Angie.
Puck winds to the opposite side. Here's Severson. Shakes off the bump by Donato. Devils work it across. Colton White with a wrist shot. Blocked away by the goaltender, Decord. Janssen. Severson. Backhand pass for White. Not a bad one. Here's Andreas Janssen. In front, they score! Jimmy Vesey, the redirect. And the Devils get the 2-goal lead back. That's Vesey's first as a Devil.
Just a terrific passing play by the Devils in the Kraken zone. Everybody involved. The defenseman White and Severson as well, and a great pass from Janssen to Jimmy Vesey in front, getting Decord out of position. Look at this puck movement. Nice slap pass from White to Janssen. Looked like he was going to let the puck go and take a shot, but he finds Jimmy Vesey for the redirection as Decord is down. That's a great play by Janssen. And you mentioned Coach Ruff saying he had his best game as a Devil. Well, he's following it up here with another nice effort. That's a big, big goal to give the Devils a 2-goal cushion again.
Jimmy Vesey scored 5 times last season, splitting the year with Toronto and Vancouver. Devils get the lead to 3-1. Hischier reaching out for the loose puck, taken here by Hamilton instead. Zacha. Interference from the linesman a bit there. Taken here by Wenberg, who drops a pass back. Return for Alex Wenberg. Played across. Here's McCann. The net is off the mooring, and a pass got by Donskoy. Play now is halted.
Real good response by the Kraken. They come close after getting scored on and giving the Devils a 2-goal lead again. They move the puck. Good chances. Fortunately, the net came off for the Devils. Jimmy Vesey makes it 3-1. Stay with us late in the second.
What we just witnessed for the first 15 minutes here, guys, was an energy and momentum shift, in my opinion, because of the loss of Jack Hughes. We saw guys being slotted into different positions. They weren't able to have that instinctual chemistry with new line mates. And you just can't replace a sentiment like Jack Hughes. It affected the power play. It affected zone entries, zone exits. And it took the Devils until Jimmy Vesey's spectacular goal here to kind of hopefully settle back down here. The penalty kill was great in the 2 kills, and so hopefully that builds momentum. But now the Devils just need to finish this last 4.5 minutes out with a strong play, be smart with the puck, and just really get out of this period, guys. Back to you.
Bryce, I think that's an excellent point. You mentioned the shift of momentum, and also, you know, give the Kraken a lot of credit. They really worked hard, pressed the play. The power plays helped, yes, and they finally scored. But Jack Hughes is that valuable already to this team, 3rd year in, and everybody does slot differently.
Shot by McLeod. Burst of speed by Mike McLeod, and this is settled by the goaltender, Decord. Now it's time for Live Odds, presented by FanDuel Sportsbook. Make every moment more.
I'll just add to that, Ken, Jimmy. It's how quickly you can adjust. Every team goes through injuries, in-game injuries, where key pieces have to go to the dressing room, may not come back for the entirety of the game, and now it's about other guys stepping up. Janssen steps up, makes a big play to the PTO signing Jimmy Vesey, the veteran, and gives the Devils a 2-goal lead. That's a big goal, but you've got to have answers, and this Devils team feels they're different now, but you don't want Jack Hughes out too long because he controls so much of the game with his puck possession.
Take away by Tatar. Tomas Tatar poked away by the goaltender, Decord. Incoming on Decord, who stops play once again. Hey, congratulations to Colton White on the 3rd goal. Vesey from Janssen and White, and for the young defenseman, that's his first National Hockey League point. 4th round pick by the Devils in 2015.
As more bodies come together, we've seen a energetic, kind of feisty type of second period here. Both teams going up and down, momentum swings, and Colton White, yes, great play. Him and Severson, everybody, I think, on that goal by Jimmy Vesey at one time or another in the zone time, offensive zone time, touched the puck for the Devils. Great movement. Vesey finished it off, and there's Janssen having a good game. Looks like the Devils you know, are trying to settle in with some new line mates and change.
Score! Winberg with a terrific shot that beat Bernier clean, and the Kraken make it 3-2.
Winberg gains the Devils zone. Defenseman a little flat-footed here and against the grain. This is an unbelievable shot. You see White backs off a little bit. He just kind of pulls that puck, cuts across, opens up a little bit. The right side, the left-handed shooter. And in one motion, uses White as a screen, beats Bernier far side. That's a beautiful goal. What a shot. Far side just inside the post. And now Lindy Ruff maybe talking about offside possibly, Ken.
And there's going to be a check by the linesman for exactly that, Kenny.
I was watching the goal and the
New Jersey is calling coach's challenge to determine if there was offside prior to the goal.
It's a big spot here, because if you're wrong, Seattle gets a power play and only down a goal. So there must have had a good angle. The video crew will see.
Matt McPherson, Julian Fournier are the linesmen on headset.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good call. That puck does not completely cross the line, and unfortunately for Seattle, may be taken off the board.
After coach's challenge determined the play was offside.
Oh boy.
Therefore, we have no goal. Game clock is reset to 3:21.
And that's a huge break for the Devils, and great job by their video staff as we watch Winberg carry that puck over the line, but it's not completely crossed. I'm not sure who that is on the far side, Kenj, but you see he's in the zone before that puck completely crosses the blue line, and the goal is negated. Good offside challenge by the Devils. It remains 3-1. But that was a heck of a shot by Winberg, I gotta tell you. And unfortunately for the Devils, they catch a break and a good coach's challenge.
1 for 1 on coach's challenge are they in game 2 of this season. Hamilton to stop the progress of Schwartz. Big call to keep this a 2-goal game. Pressure by Sharon Govich on Larson, and played here by Dunn. Final 2 3/4 minutes of the second period. Devils start out 2-0 on their season, opening with a 5-game homestand for just the second time in their team's history. Janssen will send Mercer on his way. Picks up Tatar. Tomas Tatar puts the brakes on. Keeps control of the puck momentarily. Now Janssen from his knees, and the pass picked off by Tanev.
Yeah, Tanev alertly got in the lane. Janssen trying to find PK Subban, cutting in from the right point.
Mercer across. We've got a scrap though. Play is halted. The Devils had a rush the other way as Siegenthaler and Donato tumbled to the ice.
Well, this game has really had a nasty nature to it. It was Morgan Geekie who went down. Siegenthaler, it was the close side here, Kanj. I didn't see exactly what had happened. I think it was a hit from Siegenthaler on Geekie, and Kraken doing what you want your players to do. Donato not known to fight. There's the hit. Good solid hit. Did the shoulder, grazed the chin possibly, but Siegenthaler's trying to just make good solid body contact here. And Geekie goes down. He's shaken up, and Donato, again, not known for that part of the game. This is a big Kraken team that can play physical, but he stands up for his teammate. Clean or not clean, and I say the same thing for both teams as far as Jack Hughes going out. You've got to respond. But to me, it looked like a pretty solid hit from Siegenthaler.
Lindy Ruff was saying this is a team that people are going to find out is comprised of a lot of people with a chip on their shoulders, and it makes sense, doesn't it? Because many of them were deemed expendable by the organizations that they played for not that long ago. But look at the nucleus of the team: Giordano, Tanev, Gord. They reflect the team's identity. All three were undrafted but earned a place in the National Hockey League. And the Devils come out of this with a power play.
Yeah, you want to maybe stick the nail in the coffin with a good effort here on the power play. And I understand why Donato did it. Look, people at times don't understand the game's evolved and changed, and its intimidation factor is not as much, Ken, but it still goes a long way, clean or not clean, from both hits we've talked about. Why we've seen this game turn to a nasty type of second period is players want to see them stick together. And
Zacha shooting, save made by DeCourt. Here's Pavel Zacha again, fires, this time it's blocked. Settled by Bratt, played back to Dougie Hamilton. Pavel Zacha, Hamilton at the point, drive, off a body in front. Time for the Devils to recover the puck again, but it's given up here to Sheehan, who flips it to safe haven. This Devils power play is brought to you by RWJ Barnabas Health.
Kraken have two sets of forwards that go out on the offense on the penalty kill as far as the two ways, so you've got to be careful, manage the puck well.
Hischier across into the high slot for Sharon Govich and swept aside by Seattle. Here's Zacha on the puck. Neat pass back for Hamilton. Gives to Hischier. Here's the Devils captain. Couple of good scoring opportunities tonight for Nico. Hamilton along the near wall, and this deflects over the glass with 1:02 left in the period and less than a minute in the penalty.
This second wave of the penalty kill I'm talking about up front for the Kraken was Wenberg and Tanner. They both can skate. They both will go if you make an errant pass and try to score, and certainly down two. And that was Donskoy on the first wave, who's also very capable of creating offense on the penalty kill if you get careless.
That was the first career fight for Ryan Donato, the second of Siegenthaler's career. Shot by Mercer is stopped. Donskoy trying to get this out of the zone. Kept in by Subban, and the shot triples wide of the net. Off a deflection. Severson reversed to the opposite side. Taken here by Dawson Mercer. Sharon Govich tries to bank it back. Subban does well under pressure from Donskoy. Settled by Mercer. Dawson Mercer banks it back. Here's Piquet, and his stick failed him. Goes to the bench for a fresh one. Nice job by Janssen to buy some time. At the doorstep, Sharon Govich is stopped.
Love to see it. Janssen really playing with confidence. He bides time, twisting and turning away from the Kraken defenseman. Was on as Piquet Subban had to get to the bench and get him a stick after he broke his other one initially on a shot. But again, that's veteran presence and awareness that he's got to kill some time. He knew Piquet had to go to the bench, and then fires it out front for a little tip from Sharon Govich, where the Devils had an opportunity.
20 seconds left on the minor for instigating on Donato, who also got 5 for fighting along with Siegenthaler, as this is flipped over the glass and out. Face-off will be to the left of Joey DeCourt. 3-1 Devils. Big goal by Jimmy Vesey to restore the 2-goal lead here late in the period.
The second period has been action-packed, fast-paced, good goaltending chances.
Sharon Govich shot stopped by the goaltender DeCourt, and the rebound by Severson went wide. Damon Severson again. Progress stopped by Gord. He'll retreat to center in the final seconds of the period here. The Devils dump in. That will do it. 40 minutes in the book. The Devils up 3-1. There have been 89 penalty minutes over the last 2 nights for the Seattle Kraken. A loss last night in Philly and down 3-1 here. Our second period intermission report, presented by FanDuel Sportsbook. Make every moment more, is next. Barnabas Health, the official healthcare provider of the New Jersey Devils, who lead 3-1 in Game 2 of the season. This date has significance for 3 Devils centers. Nico Hischier, first NHL goal October 19th, 2017. Jack Hughes on this date 2 years later. and Dawson Mercer's done it tonight. Here's number 1 for each of the centers. That was Nico against the Ottawa Senators. Hughes here. You and I had the pleasure of calling this. Vancouver. Clean by Jack, and now tonight.
And Dawson Mercer takes a beautiful saucer feed from Thomas Tatar and buries his first of his National Hockey League career at the ripe old age of still 19, right, Kench? So great to see Dawson Mercer. He's a real complete player at such a young age, a lot of composure. He's picked up a goal and an assist in his young career, 2 games in.
Turns 20 on the 27th of October. Dawson Mercer. Third period underway. Devils with a 2-goal lead. Bratt, Zacha, and Hischier will start the period. And offside halts play just 10 seconds in.
It's been a physical game as well, the second period. A lot of scrums, a partial scrap or a couple, and not a whole lot of punches. It stemmed from Jack Hughes getting hit in the boards hard late in the first period by Lazon. Siegenthaler threw a big hit on Morgan Geekie in the latter stages of the second period. So we've seen a little bit of everything in this game. Devils have to stay focused, manage the puck, don't turn it over, and yeah, you still want to score here, Kent, but you don't need to make a high-risk play through the middle of the ice. Up 2 goals here is, that's the main goal, is to win this hockey game and go 2-0.
Yanni Gourde on the faceoff. Hamilton in the corner. Here's Nico Hischier, the captain. Behind the net for Ryan Graves. 72 penalty minutes total in the game tonight, with practically an entire third period to play. This puck winds around for Alexiak. Closed down by Hischier. Hamilton works it ahead, but not out. Jaden Schwartz plays it only so far, and now Zacha gets the loose puck to Hamilton. Dougie Hamilton with a drive, and a blast goes wide.
It was a knuckler that just went wide. DeCord had a tough time picking it up. Dougie Hamilton can really bring it. Like a fast ball pitcher, it can change direction quickly.
Flipped in by Schwartz. Here's Tatar tracking back. Terrific hearing Dawson Mercer refer to his line mate Tatar as Tuna in one of the intermission interviews with Erica earlier tonight. Nice move by Mercer. Walks in and shoots, and a riser off the glass.
You see that inside out move? I mean, he's impressed. Not only in training camp, but to start this regular season where things ramp up, more intensity, full lineups for the opposition. Also, Kent, the Kraken really picked up the pace in the second period, I thought. The Devils were able to weather it. Some big saves from Bernier and maintain that 2-goal lead by getting one back after the Kraken had gained momentum and scored a goal by Riley Sheahan.
Jonathan Bernier stopped 19 of 20 so far in his second start as a Devil. Kraken complete the change. Here's Dunn. Sharon Govich centering Vesey and Quokinen. Some things shuffled up by Lindy Ruff and his staff after the team lost Jack Hughes late in the opening period. Carson Soucy, pass to center, corralled by Graves. He'll send it right back the other way. Race for the loose puck. Dunn gets it away from the onrushing Sharon Govich. Played in front, given away. Bratt on the loose puck, drops it back. Subban with a shot, saved by DeCord. And back to center by the Kraken. Gets by Subban, and icing is called.
Did you know you can still place live bets during the game? From props to over-unders, make every moment more on the FanDuel Sportsbook app.
3-1, Devils leading.
It's just great to see the atmosphere here and the place here, Prudential Center, jam-packed. You know, you just have a feeling they finally see some of the potential in this young core here, and the excitement, the style of play, the speed. I know it's early, it's a couple of games in, not even quite a couple of games in, but you feel something different. These fans have been fantastic the first few games. The players have certainly noticed it and made mention of it, as you said earlier in the game.
On Friday night, they felt that was a big factor in the end result. Nico wipes out, tumbled to the ground. Following up is Saka, and his pass taken away by Jeremy Lauzon. In the eye of the so-called storm tonight is the Kraken defenseman wearing 55. He laid the hit on Hughes, who's exited the game tonight. That'll be a big talking point in our post-game, obviously. Erica, Bryce, Dano, myself, an update on Hughes as the Devils hope to be digesting a second win to start their season.
We know you need depth to have success, win games, and every team's going through injuries. It's just too early, and you just hope Jack Hughes is okay, because, man, has he been fun for about four periods and change, shall I say, that he's played thus far. He had 3 points already, 2 goals and assist, and just makes things happen every time he's on the ice.
The centers right now have been slotting very well the way the team is constructed at this time. Hughes, who played so well before leaving tonight. Nico is Nico, who always gives you the honest game. Mercer has opened some eyes in the opening 2 games. How about Michael McLeod, too, tonight? He's won 7 of 8 faceoffs, and he had the scrap in the first period. They feel that youth down the middle is an asset, not a liability.
And different elements each one of those setters bring. Nobody as dynamic as Jack Hughes, but they're all real good hockey players in their own right. And Mercer just getting his career started.
Sharon Govich slowed by Larson. Appleton to work this puck back. Better than 4 minutes gone by in the third. Here's Alexiak for Seattle to play this puck ahead. Tracking back, White. Icing will stop play. Okay, let's see if we can tackle the Cadillac trivia question. Can you stump us? Tweet your own questions to hashtag Cadillac Trivia. Which 2 players won a Stanley Cup as a Devil, also were selected from the Devils in an expansion
I have
draft?
one guess,
Who
Brad Bombardier.
Well, mine was going to be Chris Terreri, who I think was taken by Minnesota. What do we have?
Kevin Dean.
And I was good with Terreri.
You were right, 1999 Atlanta. All right, I was in the ballpark, a defenseman, but Dino, who coaches, our assistant coach, associate coach, as far as with the Boston Bruins, assistant, I guess I could say, but great guy, smart hockey man.
Loose puck taken here by Hischier.
And Terreri, of course, one of my pals still. Working with the Islanders and going over with Lou Lamoriello.
In front, Hamilton with the cut. His redirect went wide, and the Kraken play this to center.
I played golf with Chris this summer. It was nice to get together with him. He is a really good golfer.
I am told that Terreri was traded back to the Devils for Brad Bombardier. So the Kraken.
So I kind of was.
Connections don't end there. We'll piece together the puzzle. We just don't know what it's going to look like. Here's Graves tracking back. Hit by Schwartz. Michael McLeod forces this puck out to center. Everly to play it across for Giordano. 3-1 Devils trying to start the season 2-0. Here's Andreas Janssen cutting to the middle. Knocked down by Giordano. Fans wanted a penalty. We play on. Here's McLeod. Nursed in deep. Janssen chasing, and Decord winds this past Subban.
We'd like to see Janssen shoot that puck. He had guys going to the net, and he's been real good. Maybe tried a little too much there, cutting through the middle. There just wasn't any space, but get that puck on net. Guys going there. If you don't score, there's a rebound possibly if it's the right height. You're up 2 goals as well.
Donskoy to work it across. McCann with a centering try. Devils got a stick on that, and Alexiak on a delayed offside plays this in. Bernier will leave here for Subban. 30 Devils shots, 20 for the Kraken to this point. And played across for Alexiak. 6.5 gone by in the third. And play halted once again. It's an icing call against the Kraken. I said they'll play their home opener on Saturday. Dano, that's going to be their next game against Vancouver. The anticipation in Seattle can be measured by this, I think. 25,000 season tickets were sold in 1 hour. The arena seats 17,500, so that means there were 7,500 fans who called the first hour and were immediately put on a waiting list. You think they're excited?
I think it's fantastic. I think they're going to thrive in Seattle. And they're going to blow the roof off opening night on Saturday.
It's going to be start of a 4-game homestand for them. Hey, those are the New York Red Bulls who are making a push for the playoffs. That's Tom Edwards, one of their star defenders this season. They're feeling good. They're on a run. They're gathered here at the Rock to take in their Jersey neighbors, the Devils, in game number 2 of their season. The Crew and the Red Bulls on MSG on Saturday. Be with us for that.
Great to see the boys in attendance, Kanj. I know it's near and dear to your heart. You call those games, and soccer is a passion and love of yours. And boy, those guys are talented and skilled, and wish them luck.
5-0-2 in their last 7 games. We'll step aside. 13:06 to go at the Rock. 3-1.
Time now for our $1 Million Replay brought to you by the New Jersey Lottery. And remember, anything can happen in Jersey. We are going to Utica. There's Alexander Holtz with the remarkable move, backhand shelf in their opener. And then watch this one-time shot, what he's known for. Bam! Takes a pass from Riley Walsh. He had a couple of goals in their victory of the Utica Comets. And before you get in an uproar, don't worry, fans. He will be here sooner than later. It is okay for young players to develop down there, get the confidence. He went down with a great attitude, and it showed in game 1, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's your New Jersey Lottery $1 Million Replay.
His season debut for the Utica Comets. 2 goals against Rochester. It's a big talking point, I know, amongst the Devils fans. The value of having him down there and how soon we might see him. There's smart hockey people who say he will be up here before Christmas Day, maybe sooner. Might depend on what the Devils are needing at that particular time, too. Gord to play it across. Here's Sharangovich.
There's Fitz, there's rolls, cans. It is not.
Giordano with a screen, a shot that went off the back of Eberle.
I was going to say, you build a team, and he's going to be a big part of his future for positions, roles. It's not the 12 most talented guys that wins championships or makes the playoffs. You come together as a unit, but he'll be a offensive guy, as we know, and a sniper.
Tanev fired it wide. Here's Susi with a shot. Got through. Saved by Bernier. Easy to play it out. Just out of the reach of Sharangovich. And the race is won by Susi, and icing will stop play.
That was a couple of guys racing with those long sides. Long stride, Sharangovich and Susi, and just edged out Sharangovich. So we'll have an icing face-off in the Devil zone. 3-1 New Jersey, 11:57 left in the hockey game.
Sharangovich, Wenberg on the face-off to the right of Jonathan Bernier. One back by Wenberg. Susi blocked away, and Sharangovich will skate this to center. Here's Lauzon. Puck winds around. Subban stops, shoots, had the screen in front of Kraken, and the shot missed. Picked up here by the Kraken. McCann can't get it out. Kept in by Jonas Siegenthaler.
Well, this is a time in the hockey game where, yeah, you want to continue to press, control the puck, maybe get an offensive chance or two and another goal, but it's being in the right position. Being on the right side of the puck, and no reason down in the offensive zone, Kanj, to have 3 forwards caught below the dots, and it's an outnumbered situation the other way. You got to play smart here.
Homestand continues on Thursday night. The Capitals at last check had a 5-2 lead over Colorado. Nathan McKinnon returning to the Avalanche lineup. Buffalo is here Saturday. Blake Coleman and the Flames come in 1 week from tonight to conclude the homestand. Coleman scoring his last game for the Calgary Flames.
Suspended a game early in the season, the opening game in his Calgary Flames tenure.
Bernier. Zaka ahead for Hischier. Pass ahead in the direction of Bratt. It's fought off by Adam Larson. 4th overall pick by the Devils. And Lou Lamoriello at the time in 2011. Came into the league with such high expectations, so many comparisons being made to some of the great ones. Nicholas Lidstrom remember.
Well, it seems like it's gone by quick. I remember when they drafted Adam Larson.
Traded for Taylor Hall. Pass across. Giordano will get on this. Mark Giordano. This is steered back. Dunn plays it across. Giordano shooting. That's held by Bernier, who's been strong tonight.
Through traffic.
Hey, 18 has a goal tonight. Who are the players drafted 18th overall by New Jersey? My man Dano, 82, was the first. Jason Miller, Jason Smith had Devils careers not as famous as that of Peter Sikora and Dano. And Dawson Mercer is the latest to be taken at that somewhat interesting selection.
Jens, that's pretty good success at 18 since the inception and original year back in '82 by the New Jersey Devils. Certainly Jason Smith went on to have a great career. It wasn't so much in Jersey. He started here and then was traded, went on to have a long career, but we know what Peter Sikora meant to this franchise, and most importantly that 2000 Stanley Cup championship.
Icing's waved off here. Giordano back to check traffic as Sharon Govich bearing down on him.
And now high hopes for another 18th overall pick, Dawson Mercer, who has his first National Hockey League goal here tonight with parents and friends in attendance.
Sharon Govich. Severson bumps with Tanev. They both stood up to the hit, taken here by Kuokkanen. Kuokkanen dishes it across, and the shot would not go. Vesey looking for his second of the night.
Oh, Vesey was trying to pull a 7-iron out of bag, and it ended up being a sandwich way over the net. Devils still lead 3-1. Stay with us.
Devils are finding themselves in an identical situation to their home opener. 2-goal lead. Game's winding down. Now they have an opportunity to see how can they protect it. So far, I like the way they've been playing away from the puck. They've been above it. They've been causing turnovers, getting the puck in deep. And any shot attempts that Seattle's had has been from the outside. And an interesting thing that we're seeing is Sharon Govich has been taking a lot of faceoffs, assuming a little bit of center time in the absence of Jack Hughes. So I look for that to something to continue should Jack Hughes not be able to get back in the lineup on Thursday, guys. But I really like what the Devils are facing here. You're going to see Coach Dave Haxel pull for sure the goalie here with probably about maybe 3 minutes, 2 minutes if the game is still within 2. So it gives the Devils an opportunity to defend 5 versus 6. Back to you guys.
Subban shot softly into the glove. Well, again, we may know more about Jack Hughes before this night comes to an end. Sharon Govich and Zaka would be the logical choices to go to a pivot. Maybe that's a conversation for another day. But Yegor can play the position. This was a discussion when he initially came up. Exactly what is he? Is he a playmaker or a goal scorer? I think we have the answer. He's better at wing.
Yeah, absolutely, but it's good to have and be able to adjust when injuries do occur, like to Jack Hughes, Pavel Zacha. I like Pavel on the wing as well, but we know he's a natural center and capable of taking draws and pretty solid defensively and responsible, especially defending a 2-goal lead.
McCann chased back by Johnson and then McLeod. 9:20 to go in regulation time. Jared McCann over the line with a shot deflected out of play.
Good block and gap there. Defending by Siegenthaler.
So every NHL season, somebody announces we're going to be the surprise team in the NHL. The Devils want to be that team. What if I told you the Buffalo Sabres are 3-0? They beat Vancouver tonight 5-2.
Unbelievable. Canucks were up 2-1 at one point. Buffalo's young guys getting a chance, and so far so good.
Ford across. Here's Adam Larson. Steps up, shoots, deflected wide. Graves behind the net with Hamilton. See a lot of these two in the final 9 minutes. Larson as the Kraken navigate a broken stick. Gord to play it across and broken up.
There's Nico Hischier again. Good positioning, able to bat that pass down. Gord was going to Larson, who was open, but Nico's very smart in his own zone.
Played across by Everly. Pass taken out of midair off the glove by Gord. Centering try in front for Schwartz, and the chance deflected out of play.
Oh my, that was a quick release. Schwartz can really put the puck in the back net. You see the frustration as he goes off the ice, but this was a bang bang type of play from behind the net. Yanni Gord does a good job corralling that puck. And then there's the quick pass to Schwartz. Did Bernier get a piece of it? I think he just fired it over the top of the net and just misses. Great chance for the Kraken to get within one. And we know Schwartz and the offensive prowess he had in the Blues.
Shot by Dunn. Blocked away high. Kraken looking to get the goal to get them within one. Mercer trying to force this out of the zone. Puck comes to Colton White. Played ahead. Giordano trying to fight off Michael McLeod. Mercer on the forecheck as well as this is played ahead. Riley Sheahan, the goal scorer, gave the puck away to McLeod. They're saying the puck came out of the zone offside.
Who created that catch? Dawson Mercer. You hear Lindy Ruff talking training camp. He's got a very active stick. He reads the play well, anticipates, and he got on Sheahan quickly. Yeah, it ended up being offside, but he was the reason for the errant pass from Sheahan, who was trying to hit his winger coming out of the zone. See the smile on the youngster's face. He's been impressive early on in the first couple of games here.
Dunn deflected off a stick and on goal, no icing. Subban winds to the opposite side. Janne Kuokkanen settled off the skate. Now Vince Dunn for the Kraken. Giordano given away. Vesey with another chance of a save.
Oh, what a great chance for Jimmy Vesey. He found the puck on his stick. Real bad giveaway there. Bobbled a little bit by the Seattle defender, and Vesey, who's already got one here, almost has another.
Played ahead. Pass got by Sharon Govich. Will it be on goal? No. This time icing is called. It's 7.5 remaining in the third. Jimmy Vesey's been a force tonight.
You see Vince Dunn plays catch Giordano. He fans on the pass back. And you see Decord come way out, cut the angle down, and goes off the right side of Decord. I don't know if it was the block or his shoulder, but that's a good save, good positioning by the Seattle Kraken netminder.
Long range shot saved by Bernier. Sharon Govich. Vesey. Devils with some difficulty getting this out. Now Kuokkanen will send out to center.
McCann, I know you talked about it. Bryce mentioned it. It's the Devils another opportunity at 3-1, and I'm curious. That's what they had in game one and couldn't hang on to the lead and eventually winning in overtime. But when does Seattle pull the goaltender if they don't score quickly here?
Janne Gourde into the corner, drops it back. The answer to your question is now. To the bench goes Decord.
Right on cue, Kinch. I didn't know that was happening, but here we go. Just under 7 minutes left in the game.
6 attackers on for Seattle. This is Eberle with a pass down low. Schwartz bothered just enough by Graves, and he took a penalty. It's a slash.
Boy, very similar to what happened against the Hawks. That's Pavel Zacha going
number 37
to the bench. We know Dawson Mercer took a double minor that got him in. The Hawks back in it on their power play, and a pulled goaltender for next attacker. Mercer's was a totally accidental high stick, a little unfortunate, but now the Devils' task becomes even harder. Right there, the slash on Yanni Gourde, or Schwartz, shall I say. Got to keep that stick to yourself there. I know he had a step on Pavel Zacha.
The timeout has been called by Dave Hackstall, who knows the game might hang in the balance of these next 2 minutes.
And nothing's going to come easy. The balance in this league, competitive balance. Even with an expansion team like the Kraken, Devils a 2-goal lead, and here we go again. Nail-biting time for Devils fans and the coaching staff here.
It's a slash by Pavel Zacha with 6:38 to go. The Seattle power play tonight is 0 for 3. 5 shots in total with the man advantage.
Now, if they get total control, will they pull the cord again, Kendra? Is it too much time left in the game? We know they just pulled the goalie with just under 7 minutes, and that's when Zacha took the penalty.
Well, Decord is backed up in his crease. We'll keep an eye on him. Penalty kill unit for the Devils. McLeod and Hischier. Severson and Siegenthal are on the
penalty.
ice.
Devils got a tripping call here. And, oh my, are they in a world of hurt now, and an opportunity for the Kraken stick in between the skates here. after doing a good job down low. Damon Severson got the stick into the skates. Well, Devils, win the battle for the draw, and there's where Severson, one more look right there, gets the stick between the skates of Jaden Schwartz, and this is a tough situation. Two-man advantage for a minute 52 for the Kraken, down 2.
So these are the hard minutes. Hischier, Graves, Siegenthaler are the 3 on the ice. Nico able to punch this out of the zone. Tracking back is Yanni Gourde. Two-man advantage for the next minute and 40 seconds. Here comes Gourde. Carries over the Devils line. Slowed by Siegenthaler. Nico turns and clears to center. Taken here by Jordan Eberle. Forced back by Nico. Good start to the kill, but now Gourde on the re-entry. Able to drop it back for Giordano. The Kraken set. Yanni Gourde. Mark Giordano. Plays it down low. The return pass from Eberle. To the circle. Gourde shoots. That's the redirected wide. Eberle on the loose puck. Kraken play it back. The captain Giordano. Nico at the top of the diamond. Picked up here by Giordano again. His shot blocked away. Scramble for the loose puck. Settled by the Kraken. McCann sends it off the glass. Settled here by Eberle. Played back to Giordano. 50 seconds in the 5-on-3. Giordano gives to McCann. Didn't take the pass cleanly. Jared McCann, key moment in the game, he scores! Jared McCann, wicked wrist shot to make it 3-2.
Yeah, the two-man advantage, you're going to have all kinds of time, and McCann patiently circled up top, picked his spot, and rips a wrist shot past Bernier's short side. He used the defender, I believe, Siegenthaler, as a screen right here. No chance for Bernier's. You want that defenseman just to move a little bit. You saw Bernier a little frustrated. Siegenthaler was doing a great job initially, but you're not going to get a piece of that going down one leg. You've got to get in the lane or get out of the way and let Bernier see it. But that's a heck of a shot by McCann. And we're within 1 here for the Kraken.
Still 45 to go on the penalty to Severson. One man comes out of the box after the 5-on-3 power play goal. Carried over the line, Mason Appleton dropped a pass back. That was read well by Vesey, who clears it away. McLeod chasing on the penalty kill.
And that's McCann's 3rd goal already in the young season and 5th point.
Former first-round pick of the Vancouver Canucks. Picked up here, Alex Wenberg. Had a goal taken away on a successful challenge by the Devils earlier in the game. Done under pressure, able to avoid Vesey and send it back in, but now play is halted. Offside is the call.
So we talked about defending a 2-goal lead in the opening night against the Hawks. Hawks came back, scored 2. This is a little different here. Devils take back-to-back penalties. So you've got to learn along the way. It's only the 2nd game of the year, but just everything matters. Every little play, moving your feet, not taking a little extra swipe at somebody. Severson just gets his stick caught in between the legs, but all those things you have to be conscientious of.
McCann from Giordano and Gourde, who scores in his Kraken debut tonight. Gourde couldn't control the pass. The Devils clear it away. Severson comes out of the box now. Teams are back to even strength. 4:25 to go in regulation time. Here come the Kraken and their goal scorer McCann motoring over the line. Forced wide by Subban. Graves winds to the stick of Mercer. Kept in by the Kraken. They work it across. Giordano steps up, shoots off a body in front. Scramble for the loose puck, and it's taken by Andreas Johnsson. Graves to push this to center. He'll send it in further with Tomas Tatar chasing.
I like the effort by Graves to not just fire that puck down possible icing and hustle and skate to the red line, just push it past the defenseman. Larson, 3-2. We got another nail biter. 3:54 left. It's going to be a good finish.
Welcome back to to the Rock. 3:53 to play. The Devils with a 1-goal lead, and we'll have the full breakdown of this one coming up right after the game on the Mercedes-Benz Devils post-game show. All of the guys will be involved as we bring you analysis, highlights, and much more. Plus, we are still awaiting a chance at an update there on the status of Jack Hughes. Guys?
Kraken have made this dramatic. At the end, they have 7 of the last 8 shots. Power play goal by Jared McCann to make it a 3-2 game. Jonathan Bernier, second start as a Devil, winds it off glass. Quokinen to send this the length of the ice. He had options there, and a face-off in the Devil zone.
Yeah, that's all part of the learning process. Quokinen had a little more time than he probably had thought. He could have maybe taken a quick peek and just a little softer chip, Canch, to avoid the icing.
Certain players did that better than others. John Madden comes to mind.
Well, he's still a young guy. I mean, that composure comes with experience.
Off the draw, scramble for the puck. It's one back to Vince Dunn. His shot got through. Bernier alertly.
Oh boy, just a quick wrister from Vince Dunn. Bernier gobbles it up in the midsection. Face-offs ever so important. With 3:22 left in this game, Devils clinging to a 1-goal lead again, and we saw the same scenario against the Blackhawks. They ran into penalty trouble here again tonight against Seattle, but still have the lead. Big face-off.
McLeod's been good on face-offs tonight. Devils do get this back. Here's Hamilton. Looks to push it out of the zone. Kept in initially by Adam Larson, and Hamilton sends it back again. Tracking back Vince Dunn. Under pressure from Nico.
There's the veteran savvy. That loft by Dougie Hamilton. He knew exactly the English he needed on that puck to make sure it's not an icing.
Schwartz peels back, gives here to Dunn. Under 3 minutes to go. Regulation time. Banked ahead. Schwartz for Gord. Back checking. Pavel Zacha. Puck jarred loose behind the net. Graves is there. Comes to big Jamie Alexiak. Behind the net. Hamilton has his man pinned. Schwartz knocks him to the ice. Right back up Jaden Schwartz. Pushed ahead from McLeod. He'll skate this away to center.
Couple of one-on-one battles, one behind the net. The 6'5" Graves, the 6'6" Hamilton. It's so important 1-goal games, and they get it out.
Janssen back for Subban. Glove save made by Decord, who holds on.
And the face-off in Seattle zone, so they have to come 200 feet. Have that happen as much as possible. But I talk about the down below the goal line, Kanj in the Devil zone. Kraken have really come on here, trying to get the equalizer, but it's about body position. It's about, you know, having some composure, and both Hamilton and Graves were able to do a good job behind the net, and eventually Devils were able to skate it out of their zone.
McLeod with Janssen and Tatar. Subban, Siegenthaler. And McLeod's stick snaps in half on the faceoff. Big final 2:23 here for the Devils. For the Kraken, it's been a long week on the road, starting out with a 5-game road trip. Devils in the midst of this 5-game homestand to start the year.
A very taxing start to the season for the Kraken. Getting no breaks as an expansion team. Already their 5th game all on the road, like you had mentioned. And it's a grind, especially for a new team in particular.
Trying to bounce back from a 6-1 loss last night. Lindy Ruff said he felt that was more the Flyers bringing their A game than Seattle struggling. Now McLeod's chased out. It will be Tatar, the 30-year-old Slovak, to step in. Face-off, one back by the Kraken. Susi. Pass out of the reach of Brandon Tanev. McLeod steers it back the other way. Here's Susi on the puck for the Kraken. Riley Sheahan, who has a goal tonight for Seattle. Puck taken off his stick by Tatar. Appleton trying to control. Fluttered back to Siegenthaler. And now McLeod on the puck. Under 2 to go in regulation. Seattle with a change. Devils get some fresh legs on as well. Subban off the stick of Vesey. Puck corralled here by McCann. He'll work it across for Eberle. Mark Giordano on the move here for Seattle. Gives to Yanni Gourde. He'll fire in. Decord to the bench. 6 attackers on now for the Kraken. Siegenthaler Tries to wind it past McCann. Initial chance he could not. Played back here. Settled by Eberle. Works it across. Giordano for the Kraken. Pass comes out of the zone. It got by Jordan Eberle. The Kraken retreat. Graves is on with Severson. Kuokkanen, Vesey, Sharangovich trying to protect the lead as Gord carries into the Devils zone. Winds to the near wall. McCann lets it go towards Giordano under pressure from Vesey, and this deflects over the glass with 1:04 to go.
This has the crowd's heart pumping here as 3-2 lead for the Devils. 1:04 left. The goaltender pulled for the extra attacker. I think we're going to see a lot of this, Kanjan. It's not good for the heart. It's a long year, a lot of tight hockey games. That's why you have to learn to win these one-goal games, because there's going to be a lot throughout the National Hockey League with the competitive balance I mentioned earlier.
Off the draw, Wenberg won it back from McLeod. Pass across for Eberle. He'll play it in deep. Final minute regulation time. Loose behind the net. Graves battling for the puck. It's freed up here from McLeod. Worked along the near wall. Great work by Hischier to force it out to center. Eberle on the puck. Sends it ahead. Yanni Gord. Watched at center by Nico Hischier. And the Kraken dump in. Here's Bernier. The Seattle net empty. Puck loose on the near wall. Gathered here by Wenberg. Alex Wenberg crashed into by Severson. Puck taken by Schwartz. Gord centering try. Broken up by Hischier. Has some help from McLeod. Michael McLeod skates it away. 2-on-1 with Zacha. He scores! An empty net goal to help put it away. Pavel Zacha.
Well, what a sigh of relief for the Devils. Give the Kraken a ton of credit. This team was battling. They took some of the momentum away throughout this game for the Devils, but Pavel Zacha ices it. Great work by Hischier and McLeod in their own zone. You see the collision between Hischier and Giordano opening that lane for McLeod. And he gets into Zacha and he snaps it. Make sure that they end this one. Look at Nico Hischier. He's done so many of the little things tonight. All the dirty work, blocked some shots, killed penalties. And he was monstrous with the extra attacker out on the ice for Seattle. Nico Hischier, was doing a lot of the hard things that sometimes do go unnoticed, shall I say.
Final seconds will tick away. This Devils team that won 7 games at Prudential Center in the shortened season last year have started 2-0 at the Rock this time around. They go on to win it by your final of 4-2.
Well, you want to get off to a good start, especially if you're a young club like the Devils, and they found a way again, Kenj. They bent, but they didn't break. Last year, the year before, we saw them bend a few occasions, and then it came tumbling down. They find a way to win both these hockey games. Good sign, and now we all collectively hold our breaths. I know the fans are, that Jack Hughes is back sooner than later.
First NHL goal for Dawson Mercer. First of the season for Pavel Zacha that went into an empty net. His 17 goals last year were tied for the team lead. 2 down, 3 to go on this initial homestand of the 2021-22 season. Mackenzie Blackwood unavailable for these opening games of the year. Jonathan Bernier, drafted 11th overall by the Los Angeles Kings in 2006. Signed a 2-year deal with the Devils in July. He made fine performances to get started.
Steve, he made some big-time saves. That's why they brought him in. Veteran experience. He battles. I mean, he doesn't leave up big rebounds, and both goals by the Kraken, not much he could really do. But he made the big saves at the right time when this game was in jeopardy or in the balance.
Scored by number 37.
And out the empty net goal. Pavel Zacha to help put this game away. The Capitals come in for the next chapter of this homestand on Thursday. couple of the Devils lining up in the tunnel as we await the announcement of the Mercedes-Benz stars of the game. There's Nick Blackman getting it all coordinated, and let's see who our 3 stars are going to be. The visuals here probably tell the story.
Time of the goal is 1940. That's Zaka, his first from McLeod and Hisi. It's time to announce tonight's 3 stars of the game as chosen by members of tonight's attending media. The 3rd star from the Devils, number 28, Damon Severson.
A goal in his return to the Devils lineup tonight, and he was on at the end protecting the lead.
A strong effort from Damon Severson.
The 2nd star, also from the Devils, number 33, Ryan Gray.
I thought he was an absolute horse on the back end again tonight here. And he's going to play a valuable role here on this club.
6th career multiple
and
point
the 1st
game
star from
for
the
Graves.
Devils, number 18, Dawson Mercer.
Who else? First goal, what an exciting moment for the youngster, 19-year-old Dawson Mercer.
Remember this night forever. The 19-year-old from Newfoundland, 18th overall pick in the draft in 2020. His first National Hockey League goal. He has points in each of the first 2 of his National Hockey League career. He's getting the headset on. Erica Wachter, it's all yours.
Well, Dawson, your first time as the 1st star. What do you think so far? You get the autograph, you get a nice moment there in the tunnel. What do you think?
Yeah, it's pretty special. Obviously, getting out there, seeing the fans and the reaction and having a great game from our team. You know, we finished it off here in the 3rd, played strong, and, you know, we got the win, so that's a good way to start the season for sure.
Yeah, what do you say about the way this group was able to overcome some adversity with Jack Hughes going out due to injury? You found yourselves in a similar position as Game 1, but this time you close it out in regulation.
Yeah, I think it's really important, you know, that stuff's going to happen during the year, and for it to happen right now, guys got to step up and bring their A game. And I think that's what our team did here tonight, and that's a big part of why we got the W at the end of the night.
So you scored the first goal of the game, and that was the first of your National Hockey League career. When they announced that goal here, there was a standing ovation. How do you describe that moment?
Yeah, it's obviously a great welcome. You know, when the fans get involved like that and, you know, support us so much, it's a great feeling. So when I got that goal in the back of the net and, you know, the fans went up and when my name got called, it's a pretty special moment, and all the guys were happy for me too.
And some chants have been breaking out there right now in the arena. Are you soaking all this in? You've got your family here. You've got all of your Devils family here as you begin a great start to your NHL career.
Yeah, it's great. Obviously, it's special to have my family here, and you know, I can hear the fans pretty clear through the headphones. So I'm trying to listen to you, but they're kind of overtaking it. So it's nice to hear that.
It is nice to hear that, and it's great to have you part of this Devils team. Dawson, congratulations.
Thank you.
It was Utica coach Kevin Dineen who had a first observation of Mercer at the Prospects Challenge, and he said it's apparent he's been coached very well for a long time. Coming up next for Mercer and the Devils, Thursday, MSG Plus, Devils Capitals. Live coverage begins at 6:30 p.m. Coming up next, it's the Mercedes-Benz post-game show. Keep it here.